Hey, what is up guys, it's BloodZelos, and today we are going to go over a mod called the More Player Models mod, or something like that. And yes, I'm standing on top of a mountain because I could not think of anything more creative than that. And yes, there's also a sheep on top of a mountain in the background because he wants to be like me, or maybe I want to be like him. Anyways, what this mod does is, the main mod just allows you to change your player's skin in-game to some different preset ones that the modder has made. It also has a couple other quirks which I'll go over in a second. So you're going to press F6, that's going to open up this menu right here. POV enabled, disabled. Honestly, don't ask me what that does, I don't think it's that important. I think that has something to do with the height of the camera, depending on the height of your player. Tooltips on the right or left, we'll go over that, but basically that just tells you where it's going to go when you're holding an item, and yeah, I'll talk about that later. Server has commands, also don't really know what that is, I'm not a server person. But I think it has something to do with, because you can use this mod on servers without having to have the server client, so I believe it has something to do with that. Reload skins, I think that's just once you've reset stuff, and I really sound like I know nothing about this mod, but I don't think any of that is extremely important. So this is how you change your skin, and you can see there are all these different skins I'm going to go through here. I'm going to show you every single one, because I am, I think I just passed the player, because I'm just that great. So let's get into it. So first it looks like we got the male dwarf. So once you've chosen your skin, you're just going to hit close, wait for a second, and there you go, that's the male dwarf. As you can see, I kind of look like a Yogscast, like whatever his name is, I don't know if it's Lewis or Simon. But that's the male dwarf. So let's get into some of the other skins. This is the second version of the male dwarf, just changes the little colors. And if you feel that Minecraft is sexist, you can also be a female dwarf. This is a female human, lovely red lipstick. And the other type of female human for all of those who want to be different. We move on to the human child. Looks like a shrunken Steve with giant eyes. Now it gets cool. This is the female elf. Tall, sexy. I'd tap that. The male elf kinda looks like he's seen a ghost or something. Looks a little weird. This is the female orc. Yeah, I don't know. The male orc needs to lose some weight, but I gotta say, definitely a cool skin. This is called an Ender Chibi. I guess it's basically just a baby Enderman, is what I'm assuming, and it's got like the whole US theme going with the red, white, and blue, or at least the red and blue, but it's definitely one of the cooler ones. The female Ender Chibi, I don't know how you could be scared of something like this. This is just a giant, freaking tiny pink Enderman. A female bunny, I don't know why you'd ever need to be a bunny in this game, but I'm sure there's someone out there who does. Here we go, this is the black wolf, definitely one of my favorites, although it's not an actual wolf, it just looks like a guy wearing a costume, but still very cool. And to keep all you racist people happy, there's also a brown wolf. And a gray wolf. Now here's one for you, this is the dragon, and I will admit, when I first saw this I was like, whoa, dragon? Awesome! And then I chose it and I was kind of disappointed. It's got little wings on the back and a tail. But I guess when you remember these are skins, these are not actual modded creatures or mobs, these are skins, just a variance of the skin. You can't get an ender dragon or something like that, so I guess that's about as cool as you can get. He kind of looks like he's facing the other way though, I don't see any eyes. Maybe dragons don't have eyes, I don't know. Maybe oh, they're on the side of his head. Alright, that's tricky. So that's the dragon. Kind of interesting. Can also be a leopard, a little bunny, or your stereotypical white wolf. There's also the succubus, I think that's how you pronounce it, it's purple. It's got a bra, and I assume that's kind of like a vampire kind of thing. Also has wings, look kind of cool. Okay, this is the female zombie. Here's where we get into some of the mobs. It's almost like mob disguise now. However, because it's a character, when you walk, your arms move. One way you can fix that, though, is the modder added in another thing. If you press the V key, your arms go up. It's called Hug, and it works with any of these skins, and you can basically hug anyone else. But it also means you can be a zombie. I don't know if he intended that on purpose, but it works. So this is great for machinimas if you don't want to sit there and be like, oh god, I gotta type in /MD zombie. I don't want to do that. So that's the female zombie. The male zombie is just your normal zombie mob. You can be a skeleton, but again, if it was a machinima, your arms would be moving and you would not quite look like the normal Minecraft skeleton. Alright, this is the last one. It's called the Reaper, and this is definitely my favorite. You're just like this little floating ghost. If I go up here and fly around, you're just a ghost. Your legs kind of move, I guess, but you basically can fly. You have cool Reaper wings in the back. And the other thing I didn't mention is, in mob disguise, for instance, you can't hold items when you're disguised as a mob or anything like that. These guys, because they're just the player with a remade skin, can hold items. So you can be any one of these creatures and still play normal Minecraft. So those are all of the different skins that I just went through. Now I'll talk about the other small things the modder added before we wrap this up. Okay, if you look in the top right, you can see that it tells me what block I'm holding. So this is dirt, as it says in the corner. I believe that is what this tooltips thing means, so now it'll tell me, yes, on the left side what I'm holding. So that's kind of cool. And if you hold a weapon, it will tell you, or a tool, it will tell you the name, but it will also tell you the what's it called, durability, how much is left of it. So if I break a dirt block, it goes down 2, because I actually didn't know this, I don't know if you did, but if you use a diamond sword to break dirt or any other block that's not a mob, it does 2 hits, 2 points of damage instead of 1, and I don't know if that probably stands for other tools being misused as well. That is the tool tip thing. The other thing is, oh, that's also cool, I forgot about that. Whatever you happen to have, if you have a weapon that you're not holding, it shows up on your back. And that is definitely a cool thing. So the other things here, if you press, let me get back to the front. If you press C, what is he doing? He was not supposed to do that. If you press V, that's your arms out. If you press X, you sit down. Z, if you press Z, you lay down. Also good for machinimas because, I don't know, if you ever need to lay down in a machinima. So to lay down is Z, to sit down is X. Apparently C is to dance. I want to try that with a different skin and see. I guess we'll be a male dwarf. And see if we... Yep, you can dance. C is to dance. I did not know that. But that is really cool. So that is the more... whatever it's called. I'm going to call the more skins mod. There was something about frickin' changing it all around that was on the mod forum, and I didn't really read it. It sounded too complicated. But this is an awesome mod for machinima makers and people who are just really bored, and people who like to walk around on servers with different skins, because it did say you can use it on most servers. So if you like this mod, please leave a like on the video, a comment in the description, also in the description, a comment in the comment section also works. And if you have any mods you want me to do, make sure to leave a comment below. Check out the link in the description to download it, and I'll see you next time.